Good morning, beloveds. Whew, okay, I'm awake. I had one of those dreams last night where the first one was very frustrating and the second one was very positive, and yet they were very similar. And I'm just like, I guess I must have felt bad about the first dream. So I decided to have a second one that was similar and go, no, you're okay. All right. It is Monday. There are lawn people out there, so hopefully the noise is not too distracting. And we have an interesting writing today. It is June 26th. Our title is Affirmations, and that is exactly what it is. It is a collection of affirmations. So hopefully you'll find one that you like. And this is written by Grace L. Faus, For So It Is, 1971, and this is from the Divine Science. These affirmations are a little older than me. All right, June 26th. Affirmations. Every particle of my body glows with the radiant healing light of the Christ. I become transformed by the lifting of my mind unto the level of the Spirit of the Christ. The wisdom of God dwells in me and through me now and always. No matter what the outer picture is, my faith is strong and centered in God, my Creator. There is no problem or inharmony that will not yield to the power of God's great love. Prayer keeps me tuned in to the order, rhythm, and harmony of living. God is love. I am that which God is. Therefore, I am love. I turn to the quiet center within myself so that I can always maintain a balance in my life. I do not meddle in the affairs of others, but express my love in thoughts and deeds of kindness. In God, there is a perfect solution to every problem. The realization that God works in and through me gives me faith in myself and in my abilities. Every particle of my body glows with the radiant, healing light of the Christ. Wanted to do that first one again since I bobbled it the first time. Okay. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can say about this because, oh my gosh, yes. I love them. I love them all. And the great thing about affirmations is that you can, those are all very short and very pithy. And any one of them would be suitable to write on a bathroom mirror. Now, I'm a big believer in if you have an affirmation that you are working on, you want to keep it in front of you as often as possible. Well, I'm of the opinion you brush your teeth at least twice a day. You probably do it in your bathroom, in front of your bathroom mirror. Go grab a dry erase marker and write it on your bathroom mirror. Okay, dry erase markers are easy to clean off. So when you're ready to change the affirmation, because there's no reason why you can't, weekly change your affirmations. If there's something in particular you want to focus on this week, that dry erase marker, and write it on your bathroom mirror. That way, you're going to see it at least twice a day. Maybe you want to write it on a scrap of paper and keep it in your wallet. Write it somewhere where you're going to see it regularly so that you can repeat it to yourself regularly. And I'm a big advocate of saying them out loud as well as saying them internally. There are also a number of those would be beautiful to write realizations in your treatments around. It's like, yes, this particular affirmation speaks to me. So let me use that and I'm going to base up my realization in my treatment around it. This is what I want to work on. So that's the beauty of affirmations is you can use them in multiple ways, in multiple places. Short, pithy, let me repeat this to myself as a mantra, or let me flesh out what this affirmation says and use it in a realization. And she just gave us a list of absolutely beautiful affirmations. And if one of them speaks to you, fantastic. And if one of them's close, but the wording's not quite right, then change it. Ernest is like, and it's something that Sharon used to say when she would do the close at the service. This was one before the pandemic, and two when she was still in Houston. But she would say, please feel free to use these words as your own. So if you come across an affirmation that speaks to you, great, use that affirmation. If it's close but not quite, then change the words until it resonates with you. And that is the beauty of affirmations. And affirmations, if you're going to use them as a mantra, should be short. They should be short and to the point. Most of these are one line. And even if they go into a second line, it's like 3 words at the most. 3 words at the most. Now my neighbor's lawn care is getting really close. But fortunately, I'm mostly done. So, yeah. So they're very short. They're very pithy. They get right to the point. And that's what I believe a good affirmation is. It should be short. It should be to the point. When you do realizations, you can do short and to the point realizations. We all do. I'm not all that wordy when I do treatments. But you can also, realizations are also meant to talk yourself into it. So you can use several of those affirmations because several of them were similar. So whatever works for you with affirmations. And she gave you a fantastic list right there. And that's one of the things that I love about this book. Like, there are pages where you can take just bits and pieces, and sometimes you want the whole thing. And I loved every one of those affirmations. Did every one of them resonate with me? There's a couple of them where I might change the wording a little bit. But that's the beauty. That's the beauty of affirmations. All right. So I'd say your mission today, should you choose to accept it, is to pick an affirmation. And it doesn't have to be one of hers. Pick an affirmation, write it on your mirror with a dry erase marker. Or if you don't have a dry erase marker, write it on a piece of paper, nice and big where you can see it, and then tape it on your mirror so that you see it at least twice a day, and repeat it to yourself twice a day for a week. And it more often as it kind of comes in great, and see how that works for you. See how that works for you. All right. Yeah. You never know when lawn care is going to get done. Okay, so that is the mission today. Choose an affirmation that speaks to you. Repeat it to yourself at least twice a day. More often than that. I fully encourage you to do it, every time you think about it. Which is one of the reasons why I wear the mala beads when I'm out, because that's a reminder. If I get caught up in a nonsense, then I'll look at the mala beads. They'll remind me of the affirmation, and I'll do the affirmation and get myself out of the nonsense. Okay, it's how I can stop a lot of nonsense before it really gets started. It's like, oh right, no, I know how to deal with this. I'm gonna go to God first. So, which is what one of the other readings that we did recently was. Go to God first. Okay. And she did say in there, God has a solution to every problem. Because God doesn't know problems. God does know solutions. All right. So that is the mission today. The other part of the mission today is the same one I give you every day. Do something loving for yourself. Do something kind for yourself. Do something compassionate for yourself. Whatever that looks like. Big, small, doesn't matter. Point is practice on yourself. You deserve your own love. You deserve your own kindness. You deserve your own compassion. I absolutely, highly encourage you to practice on yourself. This is self-care. When I went through ministerial school, every time I turned around, they were talking about self-care. It is extremely important if you live a life of service that you cannot pour from an empty cup. Therefore, take care of yourself first. You don't have to have the cup completely full, because then there's not room for more. But, you need to have that cup at least half full, if not more. All right? So take care of yourself. Practice love, kindness, and compassion on yourself. Don't short yourself. And some of my suggestions are simple. Take a deep breath before you speak, especially when you speak to yourself. Take a walk. Go get some fresh air. Take a nap. Take a break. Take some time for yourself. Maybe go eat something. Drink some water. These are all basic, gentle self-care that are easily done. Sometimes you need to take a vacation. Sometimes you need to look at the people that are in your life and go, you know what? You've had a little too much access to me, and I need some time to myself. sometimes you need to look at the books you're reading and the TV shows you're watching and maybe change your diet a little bit. I'm not talking just about food. All of the things that we consume. All of that is loving, kind, and compassionate and taking care of yourself. Big believer in that, all right? And you know why. I want you to create a regular spiritual practice that is loving, kind, and compassionate to yourself. I want you to create a first response so that no matter what happens, you respond lovingly, kindly, and compassionately. Please. You are a beloved child of God. You deserve your own love. You deserve your own kindness. You deserve your own compassion. Create a well-worn path to the source of your own being. And most importantly, it is the infinite source of love, kindness, and compassion. When you are plugged into that, it flows through you. And it heals you along the way through you and out into the world. It's really amazing. All right. I'm going to jump forward into reminding you the rest of the suggestion. Do something to engage your mind and your body, whatever that looks like to you. It's bloody hot. We've pretty much moved to exclusively biking. I encourage you to drink plenty of water. Again, it's been bloody hot. So make sure that you are staying hydrated. Your brain works better when it is well hydrated. And I do encourage you, as I always do, I know it's bloody hot out there, but 5-10 minutes early in the day. I'm talking before 9 o'clock in the morning. 5-10 minutes, bright light on your face. Artificial light will work too, okay? Sunlight is best because there's some other things like vitamin D that artificial light can't do. But it's 5 or 10 minutes. And it's called a circadian rhythm, and it is a natural hormone cycle. And if you can get that 5 or 10 minutes, it will help you feel better. It will improve your sleep. It will improve your energy during the day. Try it. It is science. You can look it up. Okay. I'm going to jump forward into, I guess I'm at the social media part. No, I was about to forget my quote. Open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you. You do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around you all the time. Okay? What does this quote mean? What does it mean to open the windows of your soul? It means being willing to look around and recognize that it's all God. It means knowing that we are all from the same source. And I don't just mean the living things. I certainly don't just mean the people. I mean all the inanimate stuff too. We all come from the same source. It's all God. When you stop and think about that, you will move through the world differently. Try it. I'm not going to say it's better or worse. I'm just going to say it's different. And it's interesting. So, and you can always take him as advice. You want to open the windows of your soul, look for the good and praise it. Look for the good and praise it. And you know me, I love looking for the little good because it's the little good that adds up to the big good. Always. Okay. Now I'm going to jump into the social media. We are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I am the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. I do want to remind you, especially on the YouTube channel, I know I talk a lot about the Soul Session playlist, but I do want to remind you we have other playlists. Reverend David took over the stage yesterday, gave Jesse a well-deserved day off. And so he has his own playlist. If you want to go and see, since we started, recording these and putting them up online, we each have our own playlist. So Danielle has one, Reverend Arthur has one, David, if you've been on the stage more than twice at CLC, you probably have a playlist. So go and look at that. And if you like and subscribe, if you subscribe to the channel, then it'll notify you when I post new videos. Okay. Same thing with mine. Although I try and update my channel on Saturdays. So it's like on Saturdays, you'll get a bunch of new videos. I'm trying to catch up. I'm less than a month behind right now. Just trying desperately to catch up. Yep. Mostly because Facebook has gotten weird about when it's deleting things. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to redo these. Like I redid a bunch of the ones other. Yeah, never mind. I've gotten off. If you want to know what's going on with the center, email info@creativelife.org. That'll get you on the constant contact. That will get you the hot links are hot. If it says click here now, it'll take you right to the information or to the person you want. I accidentally clicked on David's picture trying to do something else and it popped up and let me It's like, here, you want to email him? And I'm like, no, but okay, thank you. I didn't know it would do that. So it was really interesting. And if you have emailed and you're not getting it, check your spam folder. Constant contacts tend to go to spam folders because they have lots of recipients. So just check your spam or junk folder. All right. I am at the part where I get to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a Monday, get this week started day, it's going to be hot day, drink plenty of water day, take care of yourself day, know that you are loved day, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough just as you are. You are a beloved child of God, a brilliant light, a divine spark. You are spirit in motion, God in action, or as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godling, in whom God is well pleased and well represented. All right? Know who you are. Explore the truth of your being. It's an interesting exercise, and affirmations are definitely one of the ways to go. All right, beloveds. I'm going to move into the process of my day. So I'm going to remind you, Reverend David will be on around 5 p.m. with you. I will be back with you around 9 a.m. Although I do seem to be aiming for 9:15 now. Not sure what that's about, but here we are. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved. And I will see you next time.